Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. More from Chris Brown, who, like we covered in the last video, put an end to the Michael Jackson debate. And today we have more from him in regards to the unquote sad state of R&B music right now that many believe to be true. More on this in a bit. We also have more from Logic, who recently talked about the bizarre state of things right now, rappers getting criticized for, actually rapping. And in this case, legends like Eminem. And we also have more from 6ix9ine that's raised eyebrows on the web based on his reactions to the news on Lil Tjay, and in an odd way, all the topics today are kind of connected. So we'll start with Chris Brown, and he recently spoke about the R&B genre losing its relevance at least on a mainstream level, and on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, he touched on this that made its way to social media. Everything Chris Brown said about the current state of R&B is very much true.
It's obsolete in the fact of it being primary, meaning like you used to listen to the radio and they had an R&B day, or you had a section to just play. Okay, I know I'm gonna hear 7 R&B songs before, you know what I'm saying?
Now, he made it clear that he's cool with hip-hop dominating right now, and he's part of hip-hop too, but then he also had more to add on why it is the way it is right now.
A lot of the R&B people have to go introverted or look like they're emo to this is what we have to do, but I feel like there's a scarcity of confident males that can sing.
And I would add that since singing and melodies on trap beats took over mainstream hip-hop, I believe artists who initially wanted to make R&B music would rather gravitate towards where the attention and money resides right now. I believe this is also a major driving factor to why R&B on the mainstream stage is not a primary focus, just my opinion. And most reactions so far show that users are in agreement with Chris Brown. The user expands. R&B is a bad state. There is nobody who got next. Nobody singing about love. The whole essence is gone, and I don't like that. That's why you forever hear me keep some throwback R&B on rotation, and some are hoping for a comeback, 100%. Hopefully the new album inspires people. Music is better when R&B is great. Now, I said the topics today are kind of all connected, because when rappers start singing and hitting high notes, borderline R&B on a trap beat, but basic, with the aid of autotune, it's considered growth. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you like, but on the other end, when rappers experiment with new flows, rhyme patterns and structure, cadences and more, while actually rapping, it gets criticized. And Eminem's a great example, and Logic, speaking with Big Boy, recently touched on this.
Like, you could make a fire album. Like a couple years ago, the internet was like making fun of Eminem. Like, it was just a fun thing to do. Like, oh, we're just gonna make fun of Eminem.
Had this conversation,
yeah, he's
bro.
too lyrical, miracle, schmiracle. Like, what?
We've had this conversation.
I'm like, yo, I'm in bizarro world.
Hey, dude, it's crazy because we've had this conversation.
And Big Boy also added what I describe as hip-hop's obsession with the creation of martyrs. Rappers suddenly get all the respect when they are no longer around to feel the love. In recent years, it's happened with Nipsey, who started making GOAT lists when he passed, all the way to Mac Miller, who used to get clowned on the regular until he passed, and now users go viral on Twitter claiming Mac Miller's better than Eminem. And Big Boy, in his own words, expanded on this phenomenon.
I tell people sometimes, and not to take this the wrong way, I say, you know what happened with Eminem, bro? He lived.
Damn.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
don't
it.
clickbait this shit
Don't
or none of
clickbait
that.
it.
If he had passed in the so-called prime,
Yeah.
biggest thing, not to the genre, biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But he lived, so he became goofy, or he
Yeah.
became old school.
And guess what? He lived, and he is that
Yes,
to me.
and
He
to a
is-
lot of
Yeah,
people,
for sure.
bro.
But I agree.
And so far, Logic's new album, Vinyl Days, has opened to a mostly positive reception, so much that now some are claiming Logic really dropped a better album than Kendrick Lamar this year. What do you guys think? And moving on to the next point, speaking on martyrdom, rap fans got a scare a few hours ago following the sad news of Lil Tjay, and while many were sending out their prayers, a wild 6ix9ine was spotted under reports. For instance, on the one with laughing and loudly crying emojis, and this went viral on Twitter. 6ix9ine weird as F for this, pray for Lil Tjay. But on the other end, this also sparked popular reactions like, dudes rap about spinning and killing they ups, But this where you draw the line? But apparently he switched up. Lil Tjay used to make music like that back in 2019, but if you know now, his music has meaning and stuff to it. I never heard him in a song say he's smoking someone's bands or none. Laughing emoji, so go to hell. But some have explained 6ix9ine's behavior. Don't blame 6ix9ine. If he got popped, everybody would be laughing. But now everybody who was clowning him, something bad happened to them. The universe works different, I'm just saying. But man wasn't done. Under another AK report, Lil Tjay's alleged hitter has been arrested. Apparently some fool had to drop on him, try to rob him, but Tjay wasn't going. He popped Tjay multiple times in a Chipotle. Shake my head, dude's hungry out here. A wild 6ix9ine popped up, almost died for a burrito, loudly crying, laughing emojis. But the good news is Tjay is reportedly doing better right now. And on 6ix9ine, some have concluded, I'll never understand how 6ix9ine hasn't even been touched yet. That will be all for today. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.